Hey yo, what is going on guys? Cash and Clean here, and for today's video, I just wanted to bring a short little video about what just went on in the current maintenance. There's a couple of changes that got added to PC only, and then an overall change, which I think is a step in the right direction, but man, they are so late on this. But anyway, we've got the little owl over there in the background. So starting things off with this, I'll just make it bigger so you guys can see. So this is only for PC. So these are just little changes that don't really mean much. So I guess fixed an issue with Solarion's footsteps. Like, this isn't Overwatch, so this doesn't really matter. You're not gonna have a Solarion sneaking up behind you my wife style, so it's just not gonna matter at all. And then fixing an animation, like, okay, cool. This is just a little stuff. Let's get into the main portion of the video. And as you can see here, this is what changed for every single platform. So starting things off at the top, we have 30-day patron passes have been removed. So if you had them duped and they're in your inventory in like a chest, if you're thinking that maybe you can take it out of the chest, you can't. It's completely gone. You cannot find it anymore at all in this game. Unless there's like some weird workaround with that, but I don't know what that would be. Maybe like leaving it in the marketplace. But even if you do that, if you remove it, then it's just gonna get deleted. So either way, long story short, that's gone. Skelly boxes are gone. They're a little late on this, like I mentioned. They waited almost an entire year of all of the duping in order for them to take action. They could have done this a year ago to prevent everything. They could have done a server rollback, added this, everything would have been fine, but no, I guess we have to get this a year later. Better late than never, I guess, but I mean, like I said, it's a step in the right direction. So yeah, Skelly boxes removed, Frosties are gone, which I'm hoping this doesn't mean that in December we're not going to have the Frosty boxes anymore. It could be replaced by a completely different box that will be untradeable, maybe different donation stations. Everything's kind of a bit of a mess with that at the moment. So if you have been saving up for Frosties, I've been saving up for Frosties personally. So if it's gone in December, then that's a huge rip because I was actually hoping I can get some 9th lives to finish maxing out my gems. The Nightmare Mystery Box, I don't know why they made this one untradeable. There wasn't anything weird that you could do with these. Like, I know I had my 100,000 box opening with this, but that was on the PTS. So I'm hoping the devs didn't see that video and think that that was on the live servers for some reason. Surely I didn't have anything to do with that one. Then we got the Snowfest Mystery Box untradeable, just a box that you get from the Snowfest events. And then the deconstruction value of the Digsley ally has been removed. I'm not sure if many of you guys even care about that stuff. The main thing is all of the big duped items like these are all gone. Now, that's not to say that there aren't duped items on the market still. There is definitely some suspicious things on there. I don't know if everything has gotten fixed, but the Trove team has, made some kind of change, so this hopefully will balance things. If we take a look at the market, Gonda is still 5 mil on PC. I'm sorry about you console players, but we don't have to talk about that. Luna Eclipse, I'm sure, is still scuffed. Credit pouches has been dropping a little bit. They went from like about 4 mil each to 3.8, which is, I guess, pretty cool. Has nothing to do with the duping. I just wanted to point that out though. And then for you console people, I do apologize. It's been a rough year for you guys, but maybe this is the right step in the right direction. And I guess while we're on this topic, I did want to mention that if you guys have seen my video on how to make alt accounts, I did make a disclaimer on there that if you have more than 5 accounts, it'll be against TOS. The devs are actually taking action against the people that have multiple accounts. So if you have more than 5 accounts active at one time, then you will most likely get banned. So I'm just going to warn you right now, if you're going to alt farm or whatever the case is, make sure you don't go above 5 accounts. Unless the number 5 changes in the future, just make sure you don't go overboard with your alt accounts, just have a couple. And in the future, if they announce that you can't have alts in the game, then I guess we're gonna have to roll with that. But if they're trying to make it evened up with like console players, because for console, if you want to have an alt account, I guess you could technically have another console, but that's pretty expensive with like another TV setup. So I guess if you make that argument, then you can make the argument that if they do that, then they would have to put in mods at least for the console users as well, just so there would be like a little trade-off there. Either way, I just wanted to inform you guys about what's going on. I have high hopes for the game in 2025. Surely the game can't get any worse. No more duping, no more suspicious activity, and usually with new updates, people just find the fastest way to exploit them. So I'm just gonna hope that the devs actually do a pretty good job of testing things, because they've been doing a pretty bad job of that. So I guess we'll see what Trove has for us in the future. On that note, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or if you find yourself coming back, and I will talk to you all later.